What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, guys? Wow, we got some more price predictions coming your way. It's been a while, been a minute, but pretty exciting drop coming up on VV on Sunday. So don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post price predictions. Came out of nowhere this one, so you had the bell on. You knew that it was up. You can also become a VIP. $2.99 a month. Hit the join button under the video. Get one of those stars next to your name. Flex on them in the chats. Let them know how long you've been a superstar. Also get more entries into the giveaways at the end of every single month. Again, March giveaways will be happening sometime mid-April when Rob returns. He has the master spreadsheet. But we will be taking the snapshot in a couple days here to see who is VIP. Also, any of the buys from any of our affiliate ambassador links, those are being tracked on Discord. Speaking of our socials, follow us on X, follow us on Instagram, but join the Discord. I mean, everything is popping in that Discord. Any project that has big news, you're going to learn about it if you just jump on one place. You go to one place, jump in the Discord. All the projects are there. You see them highlighted. That means people are talking about them, and it's a great time. I mean, that's the first place I find out about a lot of things, and then I go jump onto those formal social channels to get a little bit more information whenever that happens. So appreciate the Discord fam. As always, you guys are amazing. And if you're not in the Discord already, what are you doing? Get over to the Discord. We're going to share some news from the Twitterverse. Again, I still call it Twitter. You guys call it X yet? I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship. Squid Cat and Turtle, these guys are killing it. Squid Cat announcing that the Gold Dragon OMI has been sent for March. Double and triple shares sent for multiple staked. Make sure that you check if it delists. The auto delisting is a thing after 30 days. If you are in the Gold Dragon Club, definitely have reminders or notifications on. So this way you don't miss out on great utility like Squid Cat is providing for the Gold Dragon Club. He's going out of his way to do this for you guys. So thank you again to Squid Cat and everybody for providing that utility for some of the collectibles on VV. In this case, it's the Gold Dragon Club. We love to see it. We think that they're doing amazing things and wish that more of this would happen from not only the companies but also other communities get together and rally behind some collectibles just to have a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Not to pump their bags or do any of that stuff, but just to provide like the proof of concept of token gating and what it could mean, right? So appreciate all that you guys are doing there. We talked about this a couple of days ago. Pinnacle is on Android. It's available now. They came out the gates only on Apple only, but Android is there. It's here. If you were in Android and this was your gate in the way, you are now available for your platform. So you still have, it's still a closed access, but now if you have Android, and some people have been accepted but they couldn't get on because they're on Android, and then there's people who haven't been accepted but haven't even tried to get accepted because they're on Android. Now at least you can go apply to be in the closed beta, and you still have a chance to get in there. And I'm telling you guys, the first drops that came out, there's been a couple open editions that you missed. I haven't personally not really vibed with any of the limited edition drops yet. They're pretty expensive. They're like $49.99, but that just says like how early we are. There hasn't been a limited edition drop yet that I have jived with. So now all these other people coming from Android, potentially you'll be able to get in before the first limited edition drop that I even was a part of. I mean, I haven't bought any limited edition pins. So to say you've missed out, you missed on the boat, maybe on a couple of the open edition sets that had dropped. But again, open edition, these limited drops are more limited. And like I said, haven't participated yet because haven't seen something I like. So you don't know if that drop that you like, that IP that you like has not come yet. Again, they do have the entire Disney catalog, Disney, Pixar, and Star Wars at this point at their disposal. So there it is. You can see it again. Shout out to Diamond, always covering everything Pinnacle. And now, if you didn't know, Diamond always putting in work, giving us the numbers on what's been sold and all that stuff for Pinnacle, but he never had access. But he's an Android user. Now he has access. So what is he going to be able to do with that access? I can only hope. I think the graphics and everything else is going to get that much better because it's first-hand access. Doesn't have to do any sleuthing, digging, any of that stuff. Can just use it the regular way and enjoy. And I hope he does enjoy it. I'd like to see his collecting journey moving forward. Shout out to Diamond, great friend of the channel, and a great dude. Look at this. Look at these numbers. Letting you know what happened with the Up House limited edition drop. Those guys there. So definitely go check them out. Okay, I want to show off this collectible. This is what the video is about. We're talking about Gwen Stacy. We're talking about Ghost Spider. This is not the first appearance. We did have her in Marvel Mighty early on in the Spider-Man drop. This is what we're looking at. 40 gems, 2200 editions. You need to bid minimum 5,000 MCP points if you want to be in the MCP allotment. 40% of the drop is for MCP. First available mint, number 41. Okay, so again, not a first appearance, doesn't show that there. So this is something that we have to take into consideration. Also, a lot of mixed reactions to how the actual collectible looks. I'm going to try and pull that up if I can find it here. Here we go. So it is a little bit different because I don't think we've ever seen a full-size Marvel superhero that has the tap to swap. I don't know, the video's not loading, whatever. So we have not seen that. Let's push play. Maybe that's what we got to do. There you go. Okay. So we have not seen that tap to swap thing. Here you can see the actual collectible spinning around. The waviness of the web, not my favorite thing. So I do think that it loses a couple points in general from the entire community, if you've been on X and following it, for the animated tag, because the animation is not maybe what people expected. A lot of people expected something more in line with what you see on Miles Morales, and there's no question that the animation on Miles Morales is way far and above and beyond what we're getting here. And I don't think that you can really be upset with people who aren't excited about this animation when they've seen that. They know what is capable. They know what Veve could do. And to drop something like this, where the web just swinging around and trying to justify it in the X and all that, saying like, oh, I love it, it's the best. Like, you guys would have loved a moving Gwen, her swinging or something, doing something that we've seen Veve do before. Maybe it wasn't in the budget on this drop. Who knows what the reason was on this drop for having just the web wobbling around. I almost prefer that they didn't have the animation when it came to that and just stuck to the face swap. But anyway, it does. You tap it and the mask comes off, very similar to the Ant-Man drop that they did for the Marvel Mighties. So I think it's a cool thing to have. I mean, you're getting basically two collectibles in one, in a sense that now you can have her unmasked mask. She's a widow. She's Ghost Spider. It's very cool to see this type of tech being played around with, and they're trying it out, seeing how they like it. I think a lot of people are going to keep it like this because I think it looks clean like this as a still. The web wobbling around, I don't know how that's going to work out. I guess it does it all the time when it's animated. Maybe people will make some pretty cool vault things. They blow it up, they make it move around. Who knows? These vaultaholics are insane with the creativity that they're doing. So a little bit different, maybe not what everybody wanted. So I do think that will take down from the demand a little bit. I do think people still like this though, because they want full-size Spider-Man collectibles. Spider-Man, that franchise in general is huge, right? So I mean, that in itself will drive the market for this collectible, I think. The other thing I want to bring up, when we do this, we do a lot of comparisons. We do market cap analysis, but we also look at comparables when it comes to doing that market cap analysis. I want to bring up the comparable that I think, and there hasn't been many where you've gotten that second version that is maybe the more preferred. I think a long time ago we've had it, and I don't think it's relatable anymore because that was a different time, but they had it with Captain America where you had the Marvel Mighty FA and then you got the full size. If I am missing one that I didn't see in the near like last 3-4 months, let me know. But I went back not too far, and I'm going to use Elsa. All right. This Elsa is going to arguably be the one that people really, really want to see. It's got less editions than the original, and it is her likeness. Like, this is exactly her likeness. We do have her now in Platinum Moment and Golden Moment. Golden Moment being the first appearance. This one here is the most realistic if you're going to do a scene with her, if you want to do anything like that, if you're into that creativity, vault stuff, Veveverse stuff. I think that this one will be highly sought after, especially since it is the scarcest, I believe, of the three. Maybe the Platinum one's a little bit scarce. I don't know the comparison with the Platinum, but between this and the Golden Moment, this one's more scarce and more like her likeness. The Golden Moment obviously has an allure to it, all this extra jazz that goes with it. But the demand, I think, if this was the first appearance, the prices would be different. You know what I mean? I think if this was, if we didn't have her in a Golden Moment and this came out, this might have been a little bit more than the $29.89 that we're seeing on the floor here. So I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet. You guys love the spreadsheets, you love the analysis. I'm going to explain myself, and then I want to hear from you guys on where I went wrong, where I went right, what you guys think. Are you guys going for the drop? I want to know if you are going to be spending some MCP points. What do you think? So let's go with it. Let's go with it. This is it's been a while, okay, guys. So I get a mulligan if I'm way off here, but we've got the Elsa collectible. We just seen it at $29.89. The box price was $40. Now this one was a blind box. There was also chances at Olaf and Anna, who were first appearances. So that brings in a little bit more demand as well because people want that. They also had the pencil drop with that. So there's a chase item. This Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider does not have any of those. There's no other items that you're chasing, and there's no other chase items. However, if you're going for this, you're going for this because you want the collectible. So that kind of balances out, right? This one here, 2019 editions. Ghost Spider, 2200 editions. Current market cap, if you were to say all editions at the floor, $60,000 gems. Okay. I'm going to give Ghost Spider a little bit of a multiple when it comes to market cap. I think that Spider-Man has a big pull. I think right now there's a little bit more hype around Veve than there was maybe at the time of that Elsa drop. I also, like I said, if people are going for this drop, they're going to be going for it because they want Ghost Spider. They're not enticed by the other two in the set. So maybe a little bit more demand in that way. I think I'm going to be generous. I'm going to say 75,000. You guys might say it's too high. I think I'm going to say 75,000. And we're going to assume it sells out. All right. We're going to assume it sells out at this point. If that happens, we have a price of around 34 gems after the fact. So 35, you're losing 4 or 5 off the top. Wouldn't be the first time that we've seen this happen on a single collectible. Why it happens, no clue. I guess people might be mint hunting. Maybe people have regrets after the fact. They look at it, they don't like, I don't know. It could go above box. Could go above box. Not first appearance, which makes me think it will not go above box. I don't think that people are in love with the animation. I don't think that people are in love with the face tap. So I have it at 34. And that's with a generous market cap compared to what we see Elsa at, which is her likeness, right? So let me know if you guys think I was fair on that 75,000 market cap, bringing us to 34 gems. Now, next thing we got to talk about, because now we're numbers guys, and there is another number thing to go for, right? So MCP points. Now, this also takes away from this, right? Because there's going to be a 60% allotment and there's going to be a 40% allotment for MCP. I'm going to focus on that 40% and MCP, and we're going to have to develop this as we go here, as more and more prominent and important drops come out, and we have more data points. We only have the one data point that's officially from the Veve account. I know that there's been talk in spaces about other drops. I think one of the first ones was like 24,000 MCPs were used, but the lucky drop is actually tweeted from their Twitter. I actually had it pulled up. I closed the tab, but Veve said that for the lucky drop, where they had two variants, first variant was 1,088 editions. The second variant was 88 editions, and they only held back 9 or 10 of them. That was the chase. People wanted to get into that because they could have got a mint number as low as 10, I believe. That took 42,000 points. Okay. That right now is sitting at a floor of, this is for the Secret Rare, the 88 editions, 530 gems. There was a total, if you add these two up, of 1176 total editions. If you take 40% of that, you have 470 items were reserved for MCP. So 470 items reserved for MCP. People use 42,000 points on average to get the drop. Ghost Spider, 22,000 editions. I'm saying the floor price might be around 35 gems. 880 editions will be reserved for MCP. If you just do a straight swap between the two, right? 42,000 points for 470. That means that I would have basically 1.87 is the difference in total. If you do 880 divided by 470, you get 1.87. If you were to take this 42,000 and divide it by that same 1.87, it's going to get you 22,000 points that would be required on a just straight total number of editions, right? Because the edition number is the held back number that you're going for. So only 880 people's bids will count. The top 880. So if we average it down, we're looking at 22,000. I don't think it's going to be that high. I think that there is less demand for this because people want firsts. People want low numbers. They want what's never been seen before. When it comes to this Gwen Stacy drop, we've seen her before. We have the FA already out. The animation is underwhelming, and the tap to reveal is underwhelming because a lot of people are not going to use that. I'm going to say people will not go as hard in with their MCP. You need to use at least 5,000, and they will sell the ones with the MCP. 15,000 MCP points. That's what I think it will take to get this. I might be completely off. It might take way more. It might take way less. But this is my prediction. This is my gut. If I were to say, I'd say I'm a little high maybe. But 15,000 MCP points, I think you're going to be in a good shot at getting this, just because I don't think the demand will be there when it comes to people spending their MCP points when they don't love everything about it. For me, at least for me, I'm not spending MCP until I love what I'm going for. I have to love everything about it. I think that's a very, very small minority when it comes to this drop. So am I crazy? Am I way too low? Are we going above box here? There's the MCP points, 100,000 MCP points. What do you guys think is going to take to land this drop? I want to hear from you. Let me know. Sound off in the comments down below. Call me crazy. Call me whatever you want to call me. But guys, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You want to see more price predictions. Also, let me know that in the comments. Do you miss these? Do you want to see more? Do you love the numbers behind the drops? Do you think that MCP could be another way that we can do this? You can also become a VIP member. Anyone who is a VIP already, thank you guys so much. We will see you soon. I love you.